Peace and blessings to you. This your girl Rhonda coming on this beautiful day to talk about some self-awareness and loving the place that I'm in mentally. You know, I always tell people you can move and go into the biggest house, have the beautiful car, and have the biggest family, jump and, you know, get in from relationship to relationship. But if you're not healed here and if you're not self-aware about you and you personally, you will continue to recycle and rehearse the things that you was once in, you know, and you will begin to draw those type of people. But when you are the director in your own movie, and I recall during the time when I was getting some work done, and they was telling me that you would be the director, you would be this and you would be that because this is your stuff. And so when you are doing that, then you can appoint people to be in your movie, and you can appoint people to be a part of your life where you are the director. And so I want to tell you, you are the director, and you it's up to you to decide whether or not you want certain things or certain people in your life. Okay. First of all, you are love. First of all, you are amazing. Yes, you are. You don't need anybody to complete you or to do any of that. You do the work. You do the work and continue to be the best you that you could ever be. That way when somebody comes, it's just a bonus because you already love yourself. You are already self-aware of the things that's going on with you, not everybody else. And part two is coming, and if you stay tuned, you'll get it. Self-awareness is an amazing thing. When you become self-aware, because you are love, you will begin to draw in genuine love. When you are battling with a lot of different things in your mind, and you know you self-doubting yourself, and you having, you know, you going through points in your life where you thinking that everybody else, they better than you because, you know, they showing you trailers and you're not seeing the whole movie, and you just seeing like little trailers. So you at the edge of your seat and you trying to mimic things that you see other people do, and you start out real good, and then before you know it, you let it. You know why? Because you was not self-aware of where you were here. And where the thing about it is, when you so focused on watching everything else and watching everybody else, it's just like when people are driving on the freeway and it could be something going on the opposite side, and because they're so distracted and they're paying attention to what's going on over there, they cause another error where they are. They may run into somebody or be slowing down and somebody run into them, and you don't have time and spaces in your life right now to where you're paying attention to somebody else. The Bible says it very clearly that it's not wise to measure yourself against anybody. Be your authentic self, and being your authentic self, if it's not healed, then that's fine. Whatever it takes for you. And more or less, you know, our coach drills this all the time, is that being self-aware. When you're being self-aware, then that's when everything starts to unfold. You realize I wasn't as sick as I thought I was. I really wasn't battling with this. I wasn't battling with that. No, I was battling with being self-aware. I was battling with really getting to know Rhonda instead of trying to get to know everybody else and allowing too many people in my space. You know, I was listening to Pastor Cheryl Brady a few years ago, and she said humans are reprogrammable. Those things that is just like your computer. You have so much in your computer, and sometimes it'll slow it down. It'll be, you know, you'll be like, oh, my computer is moving slower, my phone is moving slower, my, you know, my iPad is moving slow. It's because you got so much of that old stuff stored up in there until you even get a triangle that says storage is full. That means you need to go in there and delete some of that old stuff out of there that you was once carrying. Some of you carrying your old ideas, old mentality, old ways. You brought in, you know, you brought in your old garments into a new relationship, you know, whatever that is, your old way of thinking. But you want something new, but you got your old way of thinking. You want to be so dominant. You want to run everything. You want to, you know, you're talking too much. You're doing too much. And, you know, humans are reprogrammable. Everything that your mom did, your dad did, you don't have to do that. You can, make up in your mind and say, no, that was then. I'm gonna take the good parts and I'm the bad. I'm not doing that. I'm not reliving that. But because some of you stuck in your ways so much so to where you think that you are in the right, and that's the reason why you keep saying that somebody else is breaking your heart, but you're breaking your own heart because you refuse to change. You refuse to let those old habits go. Go ahead and clean out that computer. Go ahead and clean out that iPad. Clean out your phone and start over. Reboot it and start over. Clean it up. That way, that triangle that you keep seeing where it says too much storage, you get rid of all that old way, that old stinking thinking. That way, you'll be more self-aware. Get rid of it. It's not doing you any good. Become more self-aware. Do some self-examination. Spiritual awakening is a beautiful thing. I say it all the time because that unhealed version of Rhonda, I don't have to say where she is. I don't even know where she is. But I will say the healed version of Rhonda is more self-aware. And I say this, and I've been saying this all the time. It's a beautiful thing when you wake up. It's a beautiful thing when you love yourself to the point where you will know when something that's not right, that's in your midst, more times. And it's not to say for you to focus on that, because I don't focus on that. When something show up and it come to an area, one thing that our coach was telling us is that it's coming to that unhealed version. So it's something there that needs to be fixed. And so once I catch that, then I start being more aware, and I know what Rhonda needs to do versus saying it's that person, it's that person, it's that person. No, it's Rhonda need to be more self-aware of the people that she allowed close to her, the people that she allowed to know a whole lot. When you become more self-aware, you give people what you desire, because again, you are the director. It's up to you to either let people in or keep them out. But at the same time, be so self-aware to where you love yourself, that you take care of yourself, and that you do the things that you was doing for everybody else. The care that you was the part where you was caring for everybody else, do that for you. You were nurturing everybody else, do that for you. You was taking time for everybody else, you was patient with everybody else, do that same for you. Most of all, love yourself. That's the only way you're going to draw genuine love, because they're going to know I can't come to her any kind of way. When you have someone in your life, that male or female, that have been supporting you, that's been loving you, that they sacrifice so much for you, they give so much of themselves for you, and you find yourself being a person that's very selfish, a person that's always wanting, a person that's always been manipulative. I would say to the person, when you begin to love yourself more, you would understand and you would know that that's a toxic person, to be honest. And it's something that you're supposed to be learning from that situation too. It's not that you are supposed to run from it. It's something that you're supposed to learn from it. And me personally, the things that I went through in my past, if I didn't go through none of those things, I wouldn't be able to identify it. So that way, the next time, you would be able to identify, this is not for me. You'll be able to, again, be the director in your own movie to where you say no or yes, okay? But everything that comes in your life is not always a bad thing. Some things are for lessons. But I do want to tell you, do not run yourself thin or crazy over someone that wouldn't run even not even 2 steps in your shoes, okay? I always tell people this: if someone they with you because you're doing good or you're doing for them, you got the wrong team. It's time to switch teams. It's time to switch teams. If they only with you because you can do for them and they do absolutely nothing for you, it's time to switch your team. You're in the wrong team, the wrong company. And then it's self-awareness time on your part.